can you describe what happened on the 2 turnovers for us, the interception you had, and then punching out the ball on Bryce Young?
Yeah, the first one, the interception, was a boot. Saw the safety overtook the over, so I was just kind of being an opportunist. Thought he was going to run it. He didn't. Threw a contested throw. Murray made a great play breaking it up, and I saw the ball in the air. It's like the tips and overthrows. He said, you got to get those. So I saw it in the air, accelerated, and made sure I caught the ball. Yeah, and then I came down with it. But it was just a good play all around for the whole defense.
And then the punch out?
Oh, yeah. Punch out, dropped in my zone. And then this time he did run it across the line of scrimmage. So I hate when quarterbacks kind of do that, but it's cool. You know, he's trying to get his extra yards and stuff, so we decided to go head first. And, you know, you don't want to dive on the guy and maybe get the penalty. So, you know, we put the ball out as he was stumbling forward. So he's already going to the ground. I might as well take my shot at it. Got the ball there, and I felt the air come out the side there. So I knew the ball was on the ground. I saw a whole bunch of our guys hustling after the ball, so I assumed we got it. Started running.
Over here. Have you ever experienced anything quite like an hour and 6-minute delay in a game before at any level of football? And what do you do in those that hour time?
Yeah, actually my first ever game, I guess it wasn't a delay, it was just we hadn't started. Kind of Thursday night game, I guess kind of similar how this year started off. Eagles game, and it was raining and stuff, so I understood, you know, you gotta wait for them to say you can go back on the field to warm up and stuff. But it was great how we handled it, really. I like how the strength staff had everything kind of organized for us. Mm-hmm. We went over some adjustments and kind of like a little mini halftime. And then we were already stretching inside, came back outside, had a good organized warm-up period. And then we took the confidence that we had going into that break, came back out with some adjustments, and they just kept it flowing. So I think we handled it very good. And nobody was really surprised by it at all.
Boy, getting, was it 3 turnovers or whatever it is today? That was something the defense wasn't able to really do a ton of last year. How good does it feel to get off to a start like that?
I just, you know, I talked to the guys already that you know, we put a lot of work in this whole offseason. New faces in here. We've gained a lot of trust and a lot of good camaraderie, it feels like, on that side of the ball, really with the team. And then it's coming out here and put a good product on film. Feels good, you know. You come out, you know, put in all that work, and if it doesn't go well, now you're starting to second guess a little bit, just naturally. So just come out here and feel like we played well. Obviously there's stuff that we should improve on, we need to improve on. But coming out here and then everybody flying around, everybody, you know, keeping that camaraderie that we had from the off season to this first game, I mean, it just felt great. So getting the turnovers, like, we're doing stuff right, let's keep doing it, let's keep improving on it.
And Murray and Lewis both had, you know, big plays on defense with you guys. The 2 new guys coming in, how much of an impact do they make? And when you see the veterans doing that, how does that help, like, maybe some of the younger guys?
Yeah, I love it because when they play well, you know, they're good examples in the locker room already. How they go about their business, talking about meeting whenever I want to call a meeting, they're ready to meet, doing extra, having a routine and stuff. So if they see success at that level now in the DB room as well, you know, they're gonna fall, I'd say, in line, but they're gonna maybe implement what gets them success. And you know, having them carry from camp and practice to the game, you know, who wouldn't want to have that same success how they play? They play well, communicate well, play hard, tackle hard. I love playing with them right now. So everybody, you know, getting on that same page, you know, we can be very dangerous defense.
You've told us that you feel like in this defense they can let you be more of a playmaker. What was it like just seeing that kind of be vindicated first game right out of the gate?
Yeah, I feel like I had good years being a playmaker, and I felt that kind of same energy, just how they stressed about talking about the ball. So getting back to that, I put it on myself really, because I put it out to y'all. I wanted to be a playmaker, so you know, they gave me the opportunity to have my eyes back more on the ball, maybe breaking up, not having to run all over the place with wheel routes and stuff. So it's really trusting the rush, making the right break angles, and then when the ball does present itself, kind of how the coaching staff harps on getting the ball, let's all go attack the ball. So it's a good start for us. We have to keep it going through the year, but you know, they come in bunches. So they start now, let's keep it going and see where this takes us.
And then you guys had 4 new guys up front, a couple of new guys in the secondary. What does it say just to see you guys gel together so quickly?
I guess it's really the hours in the off season, you know, spending time together, trusting one another, trusting that we're all going to be in the same spot. We're really seeing them make plays. Like, all right, that's what he's capable of. I trust them to do that now. And then, you know, coming to this game, they see me make plays, see the defensive line make plays, you know, the run game, everybody attacking their gaps hard, you know, keep building off of that, but it's definitely solid to see.
Jordan already tweeted that you should have been an all-pro the last 3 years, so.
Appreciate that.
What does it mean to have hype men like those guys? Like, I said this to a couple guys in the locker room, I don't wanna call it subdued, but it felt like a business-like approach after this win. Maybe not as euphoric, it was, hey, all right, good win, we checked the box and now we're moving on.
Right. To be a dominant defense, it takes the whole season. You know, you can't go ups and downs, or you gotta really stack games. You gotta stack streaks and stuff. So to come out, it's definitely a good tone-setting game. Like I said earlier, we got a lot of stuff to clean up, and I said earlier, we got good vets who are gonna come in, kind of go through these meetings, understand what we have to do better, and I love, you know, working with them so far. So then we're all each other's hype man. I told everybody we gotta celebrate our wins, the little ones, the big ones. I appreciate J. Lou shouting me out like that, because he knows, he kind of, you know, we're close, so he knows kind of the little stuff that I think about as my career has been going on, and it is what it is, but I just want to keep producing how I know I'm capable of producing, and then all that stuff, you know, it comes as it comes, but I can't control that, but I can play well for my boys, for sure.
And then one other thing that you've talked to us about is because you can play a little more free, but also because as opposed to being an eraser, you feel like everybody around you knows their assignment. Did that shine through today?
Yeah, we definitely played with a lot of trust today. I think we play with a lot of trust, and there's stuff that we should clean up to make sure we're executing our calls and stuff, but we play with a lot of trust, and that's just a lot of bank reps through the preseason, playing the same way each and every day. So appreciate Coach Camp really, you know, putting those installs in and hammering details of communication, but it's just the first game, so we got to see how that keeps growing all the way through the season, but it was cool, it was fun.
Foye,
Last one here.
yeah, Foye. As John mentioned, there are a lot of guys on defense that were kind of new, but there was one guy who returned to this team, in Dwayne Smoot. How big an impact has he had in his return to the Jags, and how much did you guys miss him last year?
It's cool to see how the guys really rally around him, kind of camaraderie, as I keep mentioning. He came in and, you know, he had to get acclimated and stuff, but once he did, like, you know, the guys got a lot of trust in him, and he's kind of versatile up there on the defensive line, plays inside, can go outside, runs the stunts and all that. So I just saw them working and communicating. You know, I don't really know, you know, what they be doing up there. They just, I know what they're doing, but you know, I saw how much they clicked very early, and like him coming back, you know, they know what he does well. They're really playing off of each other and stuff, and everybody is having a communicated rush play, and that's very important for D linemen to make sure that, you know, the rush lanes are going to be closed, or when they can rush up the field versus come under and stuff. So, you know, them embracing him again was really cool to see. But I already know, like an established veteran who's seen a lot of football, I like how they communicate with him.